Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, non-binaries of all ages, welcome to the Peterverse.
The Peterverse.
This is how to make a literal cat in your favorite RPG. We are doing our Anniversary lightning round. And for this one, we decided that we were going to take a bunch of games from previous lightning rounds and put Peter the Kaiju Reader in them. I, by the way, am Joel Holland, and this is how to make a literal cat in your favorite RPG.
Saying the show name twice is daring, aren't we?
Wait, did I?
Pretty sure.
Oh, my bad. Wait, who are you?
Oh, me? You know me. I'm the other host of the show. My name's Avalon. What's up?
Oh, yeah, that's right. I knew that.
Gosh, do a podcast with somebody for 2 years.
Yeah, that's right. This episode comes out the week of our 2-year anniversary.
It does not feel like it's been 2 years since we started this.
Right. Anyway, so I'm sure you all know that every lightning round, we, as a joke, put in our character, Peter the Kaiju Reader, from the Kaiju Incorporated episode as one of the characters. And we thought, you know what? It's our anniversary. Why reinvent the wheel? We're just gonna do that again, but using games that we didn't put him in from previous episodes.
Yeah, so get ready for a lot of Peter talk.
Yeah. We all know Peter the Kaiju Reader's deal. He is a corporate office drone cat who is treated as a company mascot. He has some of his own technical, ability outside of being a PR stunt, and he used that ability to create the cat gun.
Yes. So, whatever your established power system is, get rid of it. We have a gun. Peter has a gun.
Yep. That's right. Peter the Kaiju Reader, known gun user. This wizard knows one spell, and it's bullet.
Well, I guess if we're gonna do a lightning round, we should I feel like we gotta pick up the pace.
Yeah, we gotta go through this stuff all real fast.
Yeah. You wanna start off our cat creation rules?
Yeah. Rule 1, we accept no cop-outs. We're making a cat, which is the exact animal that comes to mind when I say the word. In this case, we're being more specific. We're making Peter the Kaiju Reader. No anthropomorphic races, no people turned into cats, no lions, tigers, or any other cop-out you could imagine.
Alright, rule number 2. We cannot use homebrew or house rules. If the rules in the rulebook do not explicitly allow something to happen, we count it as a rule broken. And if we come across rules as written versus rules as intended, we go with whichever one tells us no.
Yep. Rule number 3. If the game includes stats for a literal cat, those must be used or adapted to the game's character sheet. Not an issue here.
Yes. Rule number 4. The character, class, background, playbook, job, what have you, must exist in the game's core rules or as part of an official expansion. Again, we cannot use homebrew classes. They do not exist.
Yep. No homebrew here. Rule number 5. The cat can learn any skill available to its class, even if it's not something a cat could normally be trained to do. In this case, we kind of already know or have a general assumption about the skills that our cat's going to have.
Yes. Rule number 6, which is kind of tricky for this episode. If a tool would be physically impossible for a literal cat to use, even if comically downsized for them, they cannot use it. However, Peter is a special case. He is the inventor of the cat gun, specifically made for cats by cats.
Yeah. The gun for cats by cats. That's a good way to think about it. Rule number 7, not really applicable here probably. Well, I don't know, maybe. If a character sheet has a section that is meant to be filled out in collaboration with the whole table, we leave that blank so potential players can make it fit the group they're playing with.
And finally, rule number 8, we have to keep track of every rule that we break. And we will do that for each game individually.
Yep. So we're just going to kind of go in order here from alphabetically from the games that I've selected for us. Which means that our first option from the first lightning round, the one-page, one-shot lightning round. Ah, dang. Mothman won't move out. He said it was just for the weekend. Oh, yeah, by the way, we're going to be on a 45-minute timer When it goes off, we'll cut to commercial, then we'll come back, do another 45-minute timer, and then we'll send you all on your way.
Yes.
The timer's starting right now.
Nice. Okay, so let's get to work on this first game then.
Mothman.
When he appeared at your door, you decided to let him crash for a while, but he's overstaying his welcome, and now you're stuck with him. He's definitely chewed on your dress shirt. It's time to help Mothman fix his problems, so stop hogging your couch.
Yep.
So, creating characters, we have a small couple of paragraphs here.
Yeah. I think some of this is a group activity, but we'll work on our character first and foremost.
Yeah.
So we need to give our character a role in the group, which would be adult, brains, brawn, slacker, smooth, or wacky. I think in our case, our role is Kaiju Reader, maybe Kaiju Whisperer.
Kaiju Whisperer. Could we be a cryptid whisperer?
I guess Mothman is more of a cryptid, isn't he?
I mean,
because
well,
what is it? Mothra is the kaiju.
Yes. Could Mothman be described as a kaiju though? Because he is a large moth.
To a cat?
And a larger man?
I think to a cat, Mothman would qualify as a kaiju.
Okay, good.
Like, just by virtue of scale.
Gotcha. But this also leads me to a second larger question. Is Bigfoot a kaiju? By that logic.
Maybe to a cat.
To a cat, yeah. I mean, Bigfoot isn't that big. He's not kaiju big, but he's definitely bigger than a human. So, who knows?
Yeah. I mean, there's a reason that we call them cryptid and not kaiju.
Yeah.
They're just not that big.
That's alright. Okay, so this is our role? Yes, role.
Yeah, I think our role, we can either go with what's listed here, which would be brains, or we could make up our own, which I think is also allowed, which would be Kaiju Reader.
Yeah, let's make up our own. We're doing this our way.
We know what we're good at. Then write down 2 things that we're good at. These can be hobbies, such as video games, day jobs, or knowledge, such as chemistry, cryptid lore, or just skills you have. So we kind of already know 2 skills of Peter the Kaiju Reader, which is public relations and engineering.
Absolutely. He is great at both of those. What cat isn't good at public relations, though? Let's talk.
I don't know. Some cats bite people.
Yeah, you're right. But come on. Finally, write down a name and what they could be doing right now if not for Mothman. Obviously, Peter. And what could he be doing if not for Mothman?
Getting paid.
Getting that money. Which is why he was able to let Mothman crash on his couch. He got a lot of money from his PR stunts.
Yeah. Let's see. Where's Mothman crashing? As a group. Oh, we're done.
That's it?
As a group, describe your place. What kind of place is it? Yeah. We can't describe the place without a group.
True. Is this part in there?
Okay, wait a minute. Each player describes a useful feature it has, like bid. Okay, so we could decide what Peter the Kaiju Reader brings to this place that Mothman is crashing in. But that's it.
Okay, what useful feature do we bring? Gun.
We got big wardrobe, garage workshop, home theater system, tool shed, huge basement, wine cellar, occult junk in the attic, etc. Mothman may or may not be ruining it. I think it would be fair to say that Peter the Kaiju Reader has a garage workshop.
I think so too. It just makes the most sense. Okay. Do we need to go here, or is that like actual gameplay stuff?
I think we should let the whole group come up with that stuff.
Okay.
So, there's one out of the way.
Alright, cool. Up next, we are going to Ghost Lines.
That's right, Peter the Kaiju Reader, now Peter the Ghost Hunter, or Ghost Reader?
I think that works.
Yeah, this is a multiverse situation. This Peter is the Ghost Reader, because this world has ghosts. Wait. This world also has Leviathans.
Oh?
Peter the Leviathan Reader?
I could see it. Which one do we want to go with?
I think Peter the Leviathan Reader is more in line with, like, our whole deal.
All right. So, how do we make a character in this? I know we've done it before, but
Yeah. Well, we've got instructions. It's
yeah,
okay. So, first off, we choose a badge name.
Okay.
We've got Brogan, Tyrconnell, Dunville, Comer, Miller, Slane, Strangford, Nevis. We can't use Nevis because we've already done a Nevis. Dalmore, Edrad, Lamond, Cleland, Aran, Scapa, Kingclaith, Colburn, Pendleton, Strathmill, Haig, Morriston, Pendrin, Danfield, Hellers, Wasmond, Templeton, Michter, Bowman, Pritchard, McKeel, Wathen, Claremont, Rowan, or Booker.
I like the idea of going with Bowman because a gun is just a more powerful bow, right?
Well, I don't know. In some situations, depending on the type of bow and depending on the type of gun, the bow might be better.
True.
But I'll take it.
You'll take it? Okay.
And then, of course, we're not choosing a personal name from the list.
Yeah, no. We've got that all sorted out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then we choose a homeland and 2 gifts.
Yep. When we made Wonk badge name Nevis, we said he was from Eruvia so that we could take Nimble and Sly, I think? Or was it Swift?
I want to say Swift. That sounds right.
Well, either way. I think we should say Eruvian again because that would allow us to take Sly, which gives us a free insight question.
Okay. How do you spell that?
Sly?
No, Eruvian.
Oh. Iruvia. So we take Sly and maybe Attuned?
What does Attuned do?
When you use an assist move, so when you roll Force, Finesse, or Insight to assist, then you can give a +2 instead of +1
Nice.
to an ally's roll.
I think that works.
Yep. So I think this cat is a tactical support cat.
Gotcha.
And on that note, our insight gotta be our main thing, right?
Yes.
Also for note, when we are assigning our points, we assign points to Force, Finesse, Insight, and Steel, so they total +2, with a maximum of +3 and a minimum of -1 for every stat.
Gotcha.
So I think Insight needs to be 2.
Insight needs to be 2. Okay. Do we want to negative anything to get another plus, or are we just going straight zeros for everything else?
I feel like we could take a -1 to Force, maybe. We're not necessarily a fighter.
Yeah. Okay. I'm into that. And then...
Though we do have a gun.
That's true. Would that be a force roll?
You could make an argument for the gun being a finesse thing.
Yeah.
Potentially. But that gives us another +1 that we can add somewhere. You think in finesse or steel?
Let me read steel.
It's a defensive move. The other 3 are like active things. Steel is in reaction to stuff. That's why it's on the other side.
Okay, I think we can put a 0 in steel.
Okay.
And then which one did we want to do? Are we deciding on finesse for our +1?
Yeah, I think +1 finesse, -1 force.
Alright. So, yep, that totals out to +2.
And this Peter does not have a cat gun, but as a line bull, it does have access to either a heavy lightning hook, a lightning web thrower, or I guess those are the 2 weapons that depending on which suit it takes.
So it has a lightning hook or a lightning web?
Everyone has a lightning hook, but the rook has a heavy lightning hook, which does more damage.
Gotcha.
But I think that's all we need to do for the character creation part.
Okay.
We've got our stats.
Yep. So we don't need to choose our role or anything?
Nope, that gets done on a per mission basis.
Oh, okay, I see. Alright, yeah, I think that is that then. So, ghost lines, done.
Next up on our list, Goons in Toyland. We are not a toy cat, but we have a toy cat gun.
Now, is a toy cat gun, are we thinking like a Nerf gun, or are we thinking like one of like the pellet guns?
Oh, it's Nerf or nothing.
Okay, good. Peter the Toy Reader.
Yeah, sure, why not?
What's the equivalent of a toy kaiju?
Oh, geez. The giant stuffed plushy bear reader?
The teddy bear reader?
I don't know. Some kids have bigger toys, right? They've got like I'm trying to think of what it's called that I had at one point. It was kind of tall. It was like this robot thing.
A transformer?
I guess it wasn't that big.
We'll just say Peter the Toy Reader.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good. So we've got our character. Health point starts at 10. Starting level is 0. Inventory starts at 8. Those are just given to us.
Okay.
Next, we have 3 points to distribute across 3 stats. Those are casting, articulation, and trivia. Casting is the markings of a toy, good for smacking foes or feats of strength. Articulation, for tests of aiming, precision, or reacting to danger. Or trivia, good for knowledge, awareness, and social interactions. So obviously, Peter the Kaiju Reader, good at trivia.
Yes, but also good at articulation, I would assume.
Yeah.
Do we want to do like a 2-1?
Yeah, I think 0 casting, 1 articulation, 2 trivia sounds good.
Okay.
Again, not really a fighter, that's what the gun's for.
Exactly. Why fight when you can shoot?
Yeah.
Let's see. Add 1 trait from the chart on the next page.
Yep. To randomly select the trait, roll 1d6 for the odd rolls for the left column, even rolls for the right column. Then roll 2d6 separately. 1 die for odd or even, the other for the value rolled.
Okay. Do we want to roll for these? Because I can do that.
Yeah, sure. Well, I guess we had to deal with this before. We need to make sure that what we choose is something a cat can actually do.
Yes. So swappable parts, I don't think you can do.
No.
Yak back, can't do.
Swinger, no. I don't think the tail's that good.
Yeah, no. Probably not mini rig. Not rumbler. Can't do chewed up. Missile launcher?
I mean, that could be the cat gun.
That could be the cat gun, and I'm a big fan of that, actually.
Yeah. So, missile launcher, which is one of our things. And then, maybe multiple limbs. The toy has more limbs than the standard person. Well, no, it's got the tail.
It does have the tail.
Tail means 5. That's 1 more than the average person.
True. Did we select 2 of these or just 1?
We select 2.
No, wait.
Also, the rule brokenness here is we're not a toy, we're a cat.
Right. Wait. Up here it says add 1 trait from the chart on the next page.
Wait, it says 1?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, we've just got the missile launcher then.
Okay.
Which is the cat gun.
Absolutely.
And then, finally, 3 items for your inventory. They don't even need to be toy-related. Think of small items around the house a toy could wield or use easily if they were alive. Most toys are 3.5 to 6 inches tall, so for scale, keep that in mind. There's not a table of this. Some Goons games have a table, but this one doesn't.
I see. 3 items for your inventory. What could a cat use that is around the house? Maybe, like, a hair tie to, like, tie up bad guys?
Maybe.
I feel like a cat could manipulate a hair tie to do that.
Cat might be able to do that.
Let's see, what else?
Jumping jacks for caltrops.
Oh, true. I like that a lot. I'm putting that in.
So we got hair tie, jumping jack, caltrops, Joker makeup. No.
Joker makeup. Man, what? I'm trying to think of items that I have around my house that a cat could use. Turns out, not a lot that I can think of.
A cat might be able to use a paper clip as a lockpick.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Also, remember, Peter is an engineer. It needs tools.
True.
So, paperclip could be a versatile tool for our little kaiju reader.
I like that a lot. We're going for it.
Okay. And I think that's it for this one, isn't it?
Yes. Real quick, before we move on, what rules did we break for Aw Dang Mothman?
I don't know that we had to break any rules, although it's assumed that the cat is a rent-paying member of a household and or a homeowner.
Yes. But Peter makes money, though. So he could
Yeah, Peter the Kaiju Reader, capable of paying rent. So, no rules broken.
Incredible. Alright. Is that it for Goons in Toyland, then?
Yep. Cats are, according to my notes here, bigger than 6 inches long. So, average cat height somewhere between 9.1 to 9.8 inches. Average length is between 12 and 20. So, I would say this cat is bigger than the size expectations of Goons in Toyland.
Gotcha.
So yeah, saying it's larger than 6 inches is probably fair. Next up, we've got Guns and Goons.
Oh boy.
The setting? It's the 1800s. You're in the American Southwest. If this was any longer, it would have been in Wild West winter.
True.
Step 1. Name your character. Peter the Rootin' Tootin' Kaiju... No, just Peter the Kaiju Reader.
Oh, come on. I can't put Rootin' Tootin' in here?
I mean, you can. It's up to you.
I'm doing it.
Okay.
They have to be somewhat distinct, you know?
Yeah, we gotta have our, like, Peter B. Parker, Peter Parked Car. I can't think of another one. Ben Riley.
Penny Parker.
Yeah.
The Scarlet Spider. Peter P-Rex. The T-Rex. Spider-Man. Spider-Ham.
There you go. Anyway, so we've got health points 10, inventory score 8. Step 4, attributes. Distribute 4 points between these attributes to a maximum of 3 for any stat. Strength. Good at smacking things or feats of strength. Agility. Good at sneaking, aiming, and balancing. Brains. Good at reading, perception, and knowing stuff. Presence. Good at charming, talking, intimidation, disguise, convincing, or willpower. So we know that brains and presence we're good at, right?
Yes. Do we want to be good at agility too? Or should we...
I guess we could. What do you think, like 0, 1, 1, 2?
Yeah. I think that works.
Okay. So 0 strength, 1 agility, 1 brain, and
2
presence 2. Yep. I think that's 1 brain cell per stat point. So we got a little smart.
Little smart in the noggin there.
Yep. Cat can have a little smart as a treat.
As a treat. Most cats don't get that, so.
Now, we choose 2 skills for ourselves. We got horsemanship, charming, deadeye, fan the hammer, fast talker, gambler, doc, brawler, disguise, tracking, stealthy, pickpocket, lockpicker, quick draw, 2-gun, survival, guitar, and singing. I think we gotta have charming, right?
Yes, I was thinking the same thing. I was also thinking fast talker could be good too.
Oh, I think we gotta have like a gun ability.
Well, yeah,
don't we?
I was saying either charming or fast talker, but charming works.
Oh yeah.
And then I think we could do Deadeye. I think we could do quick draw. Doesn't that?
Yeah, +2 to the draw phase of a showdown. Yeah, we could do one of those two. Those two would work. I like Deadeye.
Deadeye. Okay, yeah, I like Deadeye too. Mostly, I like the name.
Yeah.
Okay, so those are 2 skills.
Then languages. Choose your native language. You may choose 1 extra language for every point of brain. So we speak cat, obviously.
And then, do we want to speak human? Cats can't speak human.
But they can speak kaiju.
Ah, I see. There we go. That's our second language, is kaiju. Number 7, kit. You have a basic kit, and you may choose 3 more items from the list below.
We've got in our basic kit, boots, jacket, hat, shirt, trousers, bedroll, rucksack, horse, saddle, $10. And we can choose 3 more items from the list below. So we've got weapons. We obviously need the cat gun, which is not on the list, unfortunately, but we could probably argue that the 6-gun is a cat gun.
Yeah, I think that works.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to mark that as a broken rule, but still, it's fine.
Yeah.
Let's see. Does this cat have a bear trap on hand?
Now, what would a cat need a bear trap for? If any trap, they'd need a mouse trap.
You know what? That's fair. Maybe this is a kaiju hunter, though, remember?
Oh, true. Now, what's a bear trap going to do against a kaiju?
Stub his toe.
And, honestly, that's the worst pain of them all. That could really take down a kaiju.
Yeah. Might knock him right down. Let's see. Then we got maybe a stick of dynamite for our final thing.
Sure. So we got a cat gun, a bear trap, and a stick of dynamite.
Yep.
One stick of dynamite.
I remember that movie.
Italian. I think that's
it.
All right,
guns and goons out of the way. Now we're on to lasers and feelings. This one's another one from our first one. The last two, by the way, were from the Tunnel Goons Lightning Round episode, and Ghost Lines was from the mid-size Lightning Round. I'm trying to remember to say where all these are from, and I think I've been forgetting.
Yeah.
Anyway, lasers and feelings. You are the crew of the interstellar scout ship, the Raptor. Your mission is to explore uncharted regions of space, deal with aliens, both friendly and deadly, and defend the consortium worlds against space dangers. Captain Darcy has been overcome by the strange psychic entity known as Something Else, leaving you to defend for yourself while he recovers in a medical pod.
Incredible.
Players, create your characters.
Alright, so up first we have choose a style for your character. Alien, android, dangerous, heroic, hotshot, intrepid, or savvy.
I think our style has to be feline.
Feline, gotcha. Now, do we have to choose one from the list, or no?
Usually, no. Although, if we do have to choose one from the list, maybe savvy?
Yeah, I was gonna say savvy or hotshot.
Yeah, let's choose one from the list. I say let's go savvy.
Savvy? Alright.
Yeah. Now we choose a role.
Yeah, we have doctor, envoy, engineer, explorer, pilot, scientist, or soldier. And I think the choice is pretty obvious here.
It's either envoy or engineer.
I'm thinking engineer. Or do we want to lean more into the kind of like PR style that we got going on?
We haven't really played up the PR aspect of Peter the Kaiju Reader, although he is very clearly a PR stunt for Kaiju Incorporated.
I'm good with either. We could coin toss it.
Sure, why not?
Okay. I'm just gonna pull out a die. Evens, we'll go engineer. Odds will be an envoy.
Sounds good.
I rolled a 2 on a D12, so engineer.
That's
it
an
is.
even. Engineer.
Okay.
Step 3. Choose your number from 2 to 5. A high number means you're better at lasers. A low number means you're better at feelings. We gotta be better at lasers, right?
Yes. Is this like a stats number, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
If we're leaning engineer, then we gotta be better at lasers.
Yes. So what do we want to do? A 4 or a 5? Because like we're also kind of good at feelings, but I feel like we need to lean more towards lasers. So I'm thinking 4. What do you think?
I think 3 or 4. Probably 4.
Oh, 4? Okay. So our stats number is 4.
Speaking of 4, step 4 is give your character a cool space adventure name, like Sparks McGee or something.
Sparks McGee. How about Peter the Laser Reader?
Okay.
And then rules broken.
I don't think you're intended to be a cat. But we also have to,
Oh. Yep, I missed that.
get complete step 4. Next step, we have a consortium uniform with built-in vac suit for spacewalks, a super sweet space phone, camera communicator scanner thing with a universal translator, a variable beam phase pistol, set to stun, usually. And I think it's the cat space pistol, actually.
Yes. So not a variable beam phase pistol, just a cat pistol.
Yeah.
Alright.
And finally, we choose a character goal. Choose one or create your own. Become captain, meet new aliens, shoot bad guys, find new worlds, solve weird space mysteries, prove yourself, or keep being awesome. You have nothing to prove. I think our goal is meet new aliens, right?
Yes. Because some of those aliens might be kaiju.
Exactly. And we don't create the ship because that's a player thing as a group.
Alright.
Alright, we're down to 7 minutes on this first timer, so one moment, let me see. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to do the rest after the break.
Okay.
But anyway, we're on to, oh dang, Bigfoot stole my car with my friend's birthday present inside.
Oh boy.
You're supposed to be heading to a friend's place for a sweet birthday present. But you stopped to buy a card, and when you came out, oh dang, your car is being stolen. And is that Bigfoot at the wheel? It's time to go on a wacky road trip to chase the Sasquatch down. Now, Bigfoot is not actually the Sasquatch. Those are different things. But you know what? It's fine. We'll go with that.
Is that true?
Yeah, Sasquatch is like a Native American legend, and Bigfoot is not.
Oh, I see.
Bigfoot's a cryptid.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. So, creating characters. Step 1. Choose your character style. Brains, brawn, smooth, serious, wacky, or wise. Brains. Makes sense to me.
Yeah, this is the brains of the operation. Just like in my upcoming cheese heist game.
I see.
The cat's the brain of the operation in that one, too.
Yeah, never mind. That's a spoiler for other content.
Yeah.
Step 2, choose a role. Athlete, comedy, driver, face, investigator, navigator, or techie.
Obviously the face.
The face, yeah.
Yeah, we're the team's PR.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta have good PR when you're going to meet Bigfoot, you know? Because, and honestly, Bigfoot could use a PR guy, so I think Bigfoot and Peter the Kaiju Reader, the meetup would go crazy, actually.
Yeah. These two need to... I think this Peter is also the cryptid reader.
Okay.
Step 3 is choose a number from 2 to 5. A high number means you're more patient. A low number means you're more reckless.
Do you think Peter is patient or reckless?
Now, here's the thing. Reckless includes smooth talking in this one. So, I think we gotta go with a 2.
A 2? Alright.
Yeah.
I agree. We are a smooth talker.
And step 4. Write down your character's name and what their present was.
What was Peter's present?
Peter was probably going to give his friend a kaiju trophy, right? Like, one of Godzilla's teeth.
I was going to say like a Godzilla claw or something, but a tooth would be really sick. Put that on a necklace, you know?
Might be a bit big for that.
Well, I guess.
Probably carrying that thing on the roof. You seen how tall big Godzilla is?
Not in real life, but I've seen pictures. I've seen him on the big screen in the movies.
Yeah. He's got some big teeth, probably bigger than some guys.
Truly. Only some, though.
Yep. And finally, we have a character goal, which we get to choose or make our own. Get your stuff back, prove Bigfoot is real, party down, get revenge, or help your friends.
Ooh. My gut says prove Bigfoot is real.
You know what? I think for Peter the Kaiju Reader, that makes sense. Sorry, Peter the Cryptid Reader.
Yeah, he's out here. He's doing a little lackluster on PR, but this is his big break in this universe.
Yep.
He's
about to get a new manager, and it's this cat.
Peter just walks up to Bigfoot and he's like, listen, guy, we gotta get your face out there, you know? Let people know you're real, you exist.
Yeah.
And then I think that is... Yes, because up next is group stuff. Yep. So, only rule broken there, not playing as a human.
Yep. And with that, we technically have 90 seconds left on the clock, but I'm going to pause the timer because there's no way we can do the next game in that short of a time. So we'll get back to that after the break.
Yep. Catch you guys in a bit. You guys, gals, and non-binary pals.
Hey guys, hope you've been enjoying this anniversary episode.
Yeah, celebrating 2 years of podcasting.
Yeah, can you believe it?
I can, but also not really. God, it does not feel like it's been 2 years.
Right.
But we've kept up with it.
Yeah, it's been a journey for sure.
Truly. Well, We're here to talk some about the show and where you can interact with us.
Yeah.
And how you can interact with us. The main one being the start page, which is literalcatpod.start.page. There you can find links to a plethora of things, including our email, our social medias, where to listen, stuff about us, aka the hosts.
Yeah, all of that. So let's just go through real quick and talk about some of this stuff.
Okay.
We've got our email, first off, like Avalon said, which is literalcatpod@gmail.com, where you can send us cats, game recommendations, cat recommendations.
Mm-hmm.
You can send us just about anything that's mostly show related, and we'll probably consider looking at it. In all seriousness, like, we love getting that kind of stuff. We've gotten questions about the show. We've gotten challenges on types of cats to make in the past.
Mm-hmm.
And those are a ton of fun, especially the time that we made Avalon as a cat.
Yes, those are very fun. I would love to do some more challenged cats, So if you have a game to introduce us to, or something that we could do on the show, just hit us up over there.
Yeah. I will remind everyone, Wild West Winter is approaching, so now is the time to recommend stuff to us. We kind of have to listen. Hi, Joel from the future here. Just wanted to let you know that we have 5 games out of the 6 that we'll need. We are currently sitting with Inevitable, a doomed Arthurian Western, Godslinger, Deadlands, Haunted West, and Through the Breach. So, if you can think of a game number 6, or have one that you know of that we can add and maybe substitute something else out, we'll take that.
You can hold our future in your hands. Well, our podcast's future.
Yeah, I don't know about our future, although I would like my future to be related to the podcast future. That would be nice.
That would be nice. We gotta make this podcast blow up.
We'll do what we can.
Yeah.
No promises. So yeah, that's all fun stuff. We love getting emails from people. We love hearing from you that way, or any other way, really. We've also got, the regular old social medias, Twitter, Tumblr, Blue Sky, YouTube, all at LiteralCatPod. There's also a TikTok, which sometimes gets updated, which is LiteralCatPodcast. So yeah, go ahead and show us what you got, or follow us, I guess, is the more appropriate thing to say there.
Yeah. Show your support through following. And if you want to show even more support and help this podcast blow up, rate and review us. Click the little 5-star icon down there on Apple Podcasts or Spotify or wherever you listen. Click the little 5-star button, write a little something, be like, hey, I like this podcast. It's cool. And that'll help us gain some traction.
Yeah, we like getting more traction. We like getting new listeners, because that's new people who can send us cat pictures.
Exactly.
That's what it's all about for us,
Truly, that's the only reason we started this whole ordeal.
That's not true. We started it because we thought it would be funny.
Yeah.
And we were right.
We were so right. I love this thing.
If your app doesn't have a rate/review system, then unfortunately, you're gonna have to tell a friend. Mm-hmm. Luckily, you have an easy in for telling a friend, because all of the character sheets from this, which is a lot because it's a lightning round, and from previous episodes, which is a lot because we've been doing this for a few years, all available at bit.ly/literalcatpod. Every single one of those sheets.
There are so many of them. We've covered so many games. All of these fully playable. If you've been listening for a while, So yeah, feel free to just rip those from the online box and print them out, send them off to your GM, be like, hey, check this out.
Yeah. And if your GM needs a little more convincing, you can go to patreon.com/badgertrove, and we've got a thing. You don't have to even subscribe for this. You can just, what is it, $2 I think I have it set at?
Yeah.
$3, something like that. It's not loading, so that's great. But it's a letter template that we've come up with so that you can send a personalized message to your game master from us.
Yep, you can go in, you can fill it out, give them a real good convincing, and it is endorsed by yours truly.
And your other truly.
Yeah, I guess I said yours truly, and I was like, well, it's both of us, but I didn't know if that phrase encompassed both of us. You get it.
Yeah. Well, whatever. Cat's out of the bag at this point, so.
Yeah. You can also subscribe to the Patreon for a few bucks a month. That'll give us a little revenue to perhaps purchase some new games. And also, you get a little something too. You know, this is not a one-way transaction. Let's see, we have how many tiers? 3?
I think 3 at the moment, yeah.
Yes. So, at our $2 tier, you get access to the community, you get access to our release calendar, our polls, you get a shout out, and the rewards just get better from there. At $5 a month, you get access to everything beforehand, as well as early access to episodes. And then at $10, which we have not had yet, you get everything previous, same way. And then we are also looking into bi-monthly streaming episodes. And if we have enough people, we will live stream a recording of the episode, and you guys will be able to put your own input into the episode as we're doing it.
Yeah.
Get a huge peek behind the curtain there. Feel free.
Yeah, speaking of that private community, though, the Discord server will probably go live to the general public some point this month. But if you are a patron right now, then you can already access it.
Yeah. You can hop on in, say hi. Joel and I are here. We have some collaborators here if they so choose to speak. We've already got quite a few.
Yeah, we've had so many collaborators, and a lot of them joined the Discord.
Yeah.
Some of them collaborated with us a second time. I actually just got finished editing the first of 4 bonus content things we recorded in May. I don't know exactly when that's coming out. It'll hit Patreon first, and then this one in particular will definitely go on the live feed at some point as well. But if you want to hear it early, you can go to patreon.com/badgertrove, and you will get it as soon as I'm done editing it. Hi, Joel from the future here. It's already out for patrons.
That's a good episode, too.
Yeah. We mashed up a bunch of different Powered by the Apocalypse games using character sheets made on this show. It's me as the game master, Avalon as Rika Pirgic from the Lightside episode, James from the City of Mist episode, Misha from the Thirsty Sword Lesbians episode, and Greg Korobis, who was technically from the Dogs in the Vineyard episode, but he runs the Ghosts on a Train podcast, Ghost Lines, and so he came and played Wonk.
Yep. God, what a cast.
Yeah. So if you want to hear all of those people, that might be a reason to join the Patreon, or a reason to wait on the main feed with bated breath. We're excited. I'm so close to having that done. I've just got to set it to some music. I'm not going to go too hard on the music, but, we need an intro and outro theme at the very least.
Yeah.
Maybe something to play in the background of the fight against the rat mobsters.
Something like that. Something a little whimsical for our special rat guest that you'll get to learn about when you listen to the episode.
Yeah. Did we get everything? Yes, we did.
Yep.
Oh yeah, by the way, if you're a patron, even when the Discord goes live to everyone, you will get VIP status in the server. There's a VIP rank for you, which gives you access to the VIP server section, where you will not have to deal with everyone else.
You get to be a little cut above the rest,
Yeah.
I think that is all we have for the show. Joel, what do you got for us? What do you have going on?
It may have already happened, probably not, but I am actually going to start streaming again this month.
Woo, we love that.
Yeah, I'm excited. Hi, Joel from the future here. My first stream is going to be on July 13th. I've kind of missed doing it. I wore myself out on it because I was working on this insane schedule where I was streaming for 6 hours at a time, even though it was only 2 days a week. And then I wore myself out trying to keep adding stuff that no one cared about to the stream. So yeah, that just fell apart. But I know what not to do from last time, so I'm going to do it differently this time. and we're just going to focus on making art during the weekdays and playing Dragon Age on the weekends until we get through all 4 of them.
Nice.
So I'm not going to drop the link to the Twitch yet because I am changing my usernames across social media. It has not been as quick and simple of a process as I'd hoped. The usernames are not in use by human beings, but I still have to fight the bots.
Yeah, those bots will get you. As somebody who has changed their online presence multiple times, that process is never fun.
It's okay. I think I've just about got it.
Nice.
Anyway, in the meantime, go to jholland.start.page, and assuming that I remember to update them over there as soon as I update them on social media, the links will take you to my social media presence. Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, no, not Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter, Blue Sky, all the places the podcast already is.
Yeah.
What about you, Evelyn?
Well, you can find me on Twitch, Twitter, Tumblr, and TikTok, all at Avalon Alchemist. I've been streaming a bit more recently. I did a few streams for the Final Shape expansion of Destiny 2. I did the Legendary campaign solo twice, but I'm also playing through Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree right now, and I will probably stream that. And, I'm going in blind, so by the time this comes out, I might still be stuck there.
How's that Resident Evil series stream going?
Yes. So Resident Evil has been put on a little bit of a back burner for now because I got very burnt out on only streaming Resident Evil for a while. So that will return because I'm on Resident Evil 4 right now and I really want to play it because it's got my boy Leon back in it. Yeah, that is all I have.
All right. Well, this one dragged on a bit, so we should send them back to the episode with haste.
Yes.
All right, see you. Welcome back from the break.
Welcome back, everybody. What a great mid-roll that we did there.
Yeah, one of our best, I'm sure.
Absolutely. Joel, would you like to introduce the next game?
Yeah, sure. One moment. Let me start the next timer first. Okay, 45 minutes. Let's go. Anyway, the next game is The Fight Before Christmas.
And all through the house.
It's the night before Christmas. Yeah. It's the night before Christmas, and you're gonna beat the shit out of Santa Claus. This is Peter the Kaiju Reader's next adventure. Maybe his employers want to know what's up with that cryptid at the North Pole.
I think... Holy shit, Joel, I think you're right. I think Santa is a cryptid.
I think they're treating him as one. They're at least treating him as like an anomalous activity.
Yes.
So let's see. First off, we're gonna make our character. Choose how the list describes your character. So we've got angry, dangerous, merry, shrewd, etc. I'm assuming this is the naughty list.
Yes. Man, I don't know. Is Peter dangerous might be the best one?
Yeah.
Maybe Santa was like, yo, this cat invented a fucking gun, dude.
Danger to itself and others, for sure.
All right.
So what's our role? The driver, grifter, hacker, priest, scientist, shooter, or thief?
Oh, I think that's obvious.
Shooter, right?
Yeah. Shooter. I hardly know her.
Role number 3. This is another like lasers and feelings type game. So choose your number from 2 to 5. A high number means you're better at naughty. A low number means you're better at nice.
Okay, so naughty is action, crime, staying calm, and violence. Or nice is deception, intuition, social skills, observation, and Santa lore.
Okay, if we're leaning into the gun aspect, I think we gotta be naughty.
I think we do. So 5?
You want to go full 5? Okay.
We can do 4. We can do 4.
No, let's do 5.
Okay.
Why not?
Yeah, he's been real naughty this year. He's acting up.
This Peter is bad enough to end up on Santa's naughty list. He is a danger to himself and others. He is not playing around. This one is, I don't know. What kind of, what's this Peter's, like, special denotation?
Oh, Peter the Present Reader. I don't know if that works.
I think that our thing has got to be like the code name, because like our guy is Peter the Kaiju Reader, obviously, but our code name has got to be like Peter the Reindeer Reader.
Ooh.
I don't know.
I like that. Peter the Reindeer Reader.
And we have, I think this is per character, a cool outfit, martial arts training, tactical gear suitable for your role, weapons, a small explosive, or other device disguised as a Christmas decoration. So, yeah, we've definitely disguised the cat gun as a candy cane.
Absolutely.
And we have a goal. We can use one of these or create our own. So our goals are petty revenge, fight capitalism, kick the shit out of some elves, or be cooler than the North Pole. I think our goal is to figure out what's going on with those anomalies, right?
Yes. I can't believe I struggled spelling anomaly, considering the...
It's with an O.
Oh my god. I mixed up the O and the A. God, I'm the worst. I literally play Destiny 2, and the one objective that they have is so many times in the game throughout the years is investigate anomalies. I should know how that word looks by heart.
It's okay. I struggle with, what is it, Anneversary and there? No, not there. I can't remember what it is.
There.
No, I keep wanting to spell anniversary with an E instead of an I.
Oh.
Alright, so that's it for the fight before Christmas. Next we're on to Teens in Space. Now, this one is from the mid-sized lightning round, and if I remember correctly, these were a little more time-consuming, so we're just gonna hope for the best.
Yes. Now...
Also, we don't have a PDF of this one. I'm just gonna have to read this off and hope we can figure it out together.
Yeah. Do you want me to use the form fillable?
It'll probably be easier if you use the form fillable character sheet than it would be to write this all in a Google Doc.
Fair.
First off, we select our species and our trope. And as I recall, those are, in Appendix E in the back of the book here. Let's see. So we've got a list of species here, which are Abyssians, water-breathing humanoids who explore space in exoscope. There was one of these that I remember last time we figured we had to choose because it just let us be a cat, let us be like a genetically modified cat.
Oh, I remember what you're talking about, but I cannot for the life of me.
It was like based on Rocket Raccoon.
Oh, yeah, it was like a... Ah, crap. What was it called?
Neozos. Animals given human qualities and generally bad attitudes.
Nice. How do you spell that?
Neozo.
Okay.
Neozos look like the animals from which they were created, though often with small indications of their cybernetic enhancements. So this is a cyborg, Peter the Kaiju Reader. So this one gets +1 to fights, intuitive improvement, and the treasure hunter improvement.
Wow, that is some small text.
Hey, at least it shrinks to fit the box.
Yeah, I ain't complaining.
Yeah, we'll not worry about the descriptions because I'd have to look those up then.
Yeah.
And our suggested tropes are experiment, explorer, flyboy, lone survivor, merc, newbie, scoundrel, shipborne, or soldier. I feel like it's gotta be merc or newbie.
I think newbie, I guess. I don't know how well merc fits the description.
Well, I mean, he's for hire.
True. Okay. We can do merc then.
Do you like it better than newbie?
Probably.
Okay.
Peter's a smart cat. He knows what he's doing, so he's not
True.
new to this. He's a grizzled veteran.
Yep. Alright, so for a merc, our D20 goes to fight, so D12 is in grit, our D10 is in brawn, our D8 is in flight, our D6 is brains. This Peter the Kaiju Reader, not the smartest tool in the shed, neither charming or smarts.
Dang.
This one is all about that shooting life with the gun.
He is real big at the range.
Yep. Alright, so that is... I think we've skipped a few steps here and there, but that's fine. We'll get back on track here as soon as I can find the page. Alright, so we've selected our species, and we've selected our trope. Now, about being a teen. Answer questions about your character, both ones that all characters answer, and one specific to your trope and species. So, let's see, where are the questions? Let's see, next I think we have to choose our fatal flaw.
Okay.
Your fatal flaw is the trait that most determines your character's fate. In ancient tragedies, the fatal flaw is the trait that has helped the hero succeed in life, but that often causes them to get into trouble. Another way to think about it could be an excess of a good quality, a virtue that sometimes goes unchecked by rational thought. I think the thing that, like, even if this Peter is, like, the opposite of all of the other ones, just like how, Miguel O'Hara is the opposite of a clown in comparison to all the other Spider-Men. He's got the canon events tying him back to other Spider-Men, right?
Yeah. He's all serious.
So I think if we're saying that this one is not smart, not charming, but is a really good fighter, so like the opposite of every other Peter the Kaiju Reader in existence, what ties him to the other Kaiju Readers?
I mean, gun skill would be the same as all the other Kaiju Readers, but he didn't make it, probably. He's not that smart.
I think maybe a certain level of fame is also to be expected of a Peter the Kaiju Reader type character.
True.
So, this character's reputation precedes them wherever they go.
Which is not good for a merc.
No.
I mean, when you're being hired, yes, but when you are hunting, no.
I think big reputation could be our fatal flaw. So, mechanically, when a player makes a decision with bad consequences based on their fatal flaw, the GM should award them adversity tokens. To that end, it is vital to take care when selecting your fatal flaw to make sure it won't ruin other players' fun. I think our character just instantly being recognized for his feats wherever he goes will not ruin players' fun. In fact, it may enhance it, depending on playstyle.
Yes. But that is a big depend, though.
Let's see. Our species comes with a drawback, right? Where is that listed here? Oh yeah. Because the Ozos are illegal creations, many planets have an outright ban on their presence. So,
Banned from some planets.
Yeah. Which also not helpful if he's recognized on site most places he goes.
Yeah. Okay, what's up next?
Next, I think, is introduce yourself. Though you'll want to know what your crew looks like before you put the finishing touches on your character, you'll also want to get a sense of who they are right away. So, use the following list as a guide to introduce yourself, and feel free to include anything else you think is relevant. Share with other players your name. So we already know Peter the Alien Reader, obviously. Pronouns, he, him. Species, Neozo. Also, this would be Peter Cat the Alien Reader, because in Neozo naming convention, the last name, again, this is based on Rocket Raccoon. So, yeah, he's got that extra little bit in his title there. Species, we've already got that. Trope, Merc. Species-specific questions. We have some of those here. What animal do you most resemble? Cat.
I think he's more like a...
And step 2.
Tiger.
No, I think we're a cat. We're a cat,
yeah.
For sure. And so this kind of, I think, fills out our description section.
Gotcha. Sorry, testing the limits of the box there.
I think you've got like 4 boxes for description, so...
Yes, but it doesn't automatically go down to the next line, so it just...
That is unfortunate. Alright, so description. We most resemble a cat. What was your creation process like, and what is your relationship to your creator? So, I think, for us, like, if we are saying that, like, this cat worked for Aliens Incorporated, and was trained to be able to read out the intentions of aliens on site, right?
Mm-hmm.
That this was a cybernetically modified cat with, like, scanning powers or something. I don't know.
I think that makes sense.
Yeah. We have the ability to take some improvements of our own. So, yeah, this cat has the ability to just, like, scan things and see what their deal is. So it's got those scanner visions. And I think this was done as a corporate PR stunt by Alien Incorporated, which is why Peter the Alien Reader, Peter Cat the Alien Reader, sorry, gotta get this one right. I think that's why Peter Cat eventually just kind of struck out on his own. He used the reputation he got as the cat with scanner vision to go out and make it as a freelancer. So his relationship to Aliens Incorporated, not affiliated anymore. And what items do you always have with you? You know we keep that thing on us. That cat gun.
Absolutely.
So that would be in our space backpack. Yep.
Cat gun.
Now that you've articulated your crew's dynamics a bit, whoops, it's time to give yourself some improvement and your ship some more. Whoops, we're not doing those. We're doing the improvements, but not the ship improvements. Each character gets 10 improvement points when creating their characters. These points will be assigned to either the character or to the ship. So I think we can't use them all at once. Because players do need to be able to, modify their ship too.
Yes.
And let me find the page where Neo's are again. Yeah, we just get the bonuses, so that those don't count against our improvement points.
Okay.
So we get 10 to start with.
10 improvement points?
Yep.
Okay.
Character improvement. Each improvement you can make to your character costs a certain number of IP. These costs can be found on the list of suggested improvements in Appendix G. So we have some recommended ones here. Let's go through these real quick. I'm not sure we're going to take all of these because we want to make sure that we have room for something that gives us our scanner vision, right? But what it suggests for us is Blaster Master, Cyberware Hacker, Escape Artist, Hotshot Pilot, Troublemaker, Saboteur, and Stealthy. We gotta take Blaster Master, of course.
Yeah, absolutely.
So let's see. All of the improvements in total. Blaster Master, Cyberware Hacker, Escape Artist, Goody Two-Shoe, Gross, Heightened Ability, High Flyer, Hive Mind, Hotshot Pilot, Intergalactically Beloved, Interspecies Allure, Intuitive, Laser Blade Master, Loyal Crew Member, Lucky, Nerves of Steel, Overachiever, Protector, Regeneration, Resistance Fighter, Saboteur, Scanner. Aha! Scanner.
How much did Blaster Master cost us, by the way?
Oh yeah, Blaster Master is 2.
And then how much did Scanner?
Yep, and Scanner costs 1.
So we are at 7.
Yep.
I think we could pick probably one more depending on the cost.
The next one is Shapeshifting, which is probably no. Skilled at, ... Skywalker, Space Athlete, Spirited Motivator, Stealthy, Tough, Treasure Hunter, Troublemaker, or Utility Belt. Maybe Tough.
Tough?
This one is a much more rough and tumble, lone wolf.
Yeah. The lone wolf Peter.
Yeah. Or lone cat.
Lone cat, yeah.
That costs 1.
That costs 1? Okay. So 6 improvement points left for the player. I think that works.
Yeah. That's enough points that you could either get some other stuff or spend it on your ship.
Yep.
Now finally we need to make an age. How old is this Peter the Kaiju Reader?
Well, he is cybernetically enhanced. Do you think that would increase his lifespan?
Oh, for sure.
So he could be a teen.
Yeah, this cat could be 14 years old. Why not?
14 it is.
Anime shonen protagonist. Or shonen anime protagonist age.
Oh god, you're right. He is the protagonist of his own shonen. And you know what?
Yep. I'd watch
it.
that show.
Yeah.
So we don't worry about ship improvements. And I think that's it. We've already dealt with the stats. Yeah, that's it. We've done another teen in space.
Dope.
Anyway, here's Wonderfall.
Oh my god. How dare you? But yes, we are moving on to Wonderfall.
Yeah, this one was from the Solo But Not Alone lightning round where we did solo games from the Solo But Not Alone 3 bundle.
I believe it was 3, yes.
I can't remember for sure, but they do one every year. It's like a charity bundle for, what was it? Suicide prevention, the year that we helped?
Yes.
Promote it?
Yeah, the year that we helped promote it. I do believe it was suicide prevention. I do not know what it is this year, so...
It's already happened this year, actually, I think.
Has it? Oh, man. I missed it.
Yeah. Wonderfall is set in the Shattered World, a fantasy post-apocalyptic land inhabited by sentient, cartoony, anthropomorphic animals. Except for one cat, who is realistic, not anthropomorphic, but still has a gun.
No anthropomorphism.
Also, I don't know if having a gun is within the rules of the character creation system here. I think this is supposed to be a little more wholesome than that, but you know what? We'll see. We'll worry about that in a minute.
We'll figure it out, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Where's the character creation stuff? Wanderer sheet. So, oh, this has a character sheet on the second page.
Does it?
And it's...
Oh my...
No, it's not fillable.
It is not fillable. Dang. It looks... It baited me into thinking it was fillable.
Yeah.
Darn.
Let's see. Is there instructions for filling this out, or...
Starting
the game. Here we go. Create your Wanderer. Filling the Wanderer sheet. Give them a background and a goal. What led them to a life of exploration?
Okay.
So what led this Peter the Kaiju Reader, or rather, Peter the Wanderer, to wander?
That's a good question.
We have some examples here. They could be following a mentor, they made a wondrous discovery, they have a mysterious calling.
A wondrous discovery, I think, would fit Peter, because he's very intelligent.
Yeah.
He discovered about the kaiju.
The kaiju are still here in the Shattered Lands, yeah.
Is that what we want to go with?
Sure, why not?
Alright.
And what do they hope to accomplish? We can preserve our knowledge, solve a specific problem, unite two people that were separated. I think we have to solve a specific problem. The problem being, what about them kaiju?
Yeah, what about them kaiju? So is his goal to hunt down the kaiju?
Yeah, sure.
Or is he just like studying them?
Nah, he's gonna hunt them.
Okay.
Alright, so we do have some more instructions for filling out the character sheet on the actual character sheet.
Okay.
So, when you fill your experience tracker, mark one new experience, nope. Okay, here we go. Stats. Distribute 7 points between the 3 stats. So our stats are body, mind, and heart.
Okay.
Obviously, we gotta put, like, at least 3 points in mind, right?
Yes. So, and we have 7 points, right?
Yeah. We could also put 3 points in heart.
Yes. I don't know.
That way we have both of our intelligence and our public relations aspects covered equally.
True. Was there a description of these that I missed?
Of the hex map?
No, of the stats and what they do.
I mean, it just says above the thing there, distribute 7 points between the 3 stats. I don't think there's like a
description of said stats. Okay. So yeah. 1 body, 3 mind, 3 heart. Let's do it.
Yeah. Origin perks. Characteristics of your species. We get to pick, we can roll or pick 3. So I think we're supposed to pick 1 from each list.
Okay.
And there's an option to fill in whatever we want for spot 6, if we want to roll for it. But I think for the first one, we can say tail, because cats have tails. Yep. And we're making a cat.
Second one, I think we could choose claws. Cats have claws.
Or fangs.
Or fangs. Which one do you think?
Let's say claws. We're gonna use, our mouth is gonna be busy, wielding the cat gun.
True. And that is...
Actually, we've never actually discussed how the cat gun works. Just that a cat can use it.
Did we not explain it in Kaiju Incorporated episode?
We didn't explain it in Kaiju Incorporated. We've just kind of run with the assumption that there's a gun that a cat can use.
Wild. What was past us doing?
Well, technically, we didn't actually give him the gun. We gave him the ability to invent the gun.
Oh, true. Forgot about that.
Yep, anyway, so claws, and then number 3. Heightened sense, symbiosis, extra limbs, special skin, or enhanced function.
Or we fill in the blank and choose gun.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what we do.
Okay.
Okay. So we have experience perks, which are skills, contacts, and resources. We create 1. Is there a thing for this?
Yeah, it does not say.
So we could kind of, if that's the case, then we can potentially give this cat anything. But I'm going to look up the last one we did, because we had an expert who knew the game at that time, and so maybe there's something we'll see here that, like, I can say, oh, that was on the, we didn't actually do that step on the original Wonderfall thing. We just talked about the background.
Oh, I guess we could leave it blank again for whoever uses this?
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay.
Yep, and then our background in this case would be... Well, everyone knows the deal with Peter the Kaiju Reader at this point, right?
Yes.
We don't need to tell you about Peter the Kaiju Reader.
Yeah, they know.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. The Anneversary episode is really for the long-time listeners.
Yeah. I can't imagine if there's somebody that's like, this is their first episode, and they're like, what the f***? Who are they talking about? Who's this Peter guy?
Yeah. Yeah, sorry. If this is your first episode, you gotta go back and listen to episode 8.
If this is their first episode, I don't think they've continued listening.
Good point. But, like, if it was, and you're still here, go back and listen to episode 8.
Yes.
Let's see, our final character is going to be Skirmish of the Sorcier. We're gonna try and get through this one.
You didn't say it right. It's Skirmish of the Sorcier. I just took up so much time doing that.
They were right, though. So, like, what are you gonna do?
Okay.
Okay, so, for this one, we need a name. Peter the Magic Reader.
Peter the Magic Reader. Nice. I was gonna say Peter the Wizard Reader, but that works too.
Oh.
I think magic makes more sense.
Our Arcana. So we're looking at the major Arcana, which I'm supposed to know, I guess, if I use tarot decks. What are the major Arcanas? So we've got, I think these are different for every deck too, because like, tarot cards are just playing cards, right? So.
Tarot cards are not just playing cards. They are...
Oh, hey, they're listed here on the book.
Yes.
How convenient.
They're on the bottom. So we have the Fool, the Magician, the Priestess, the Empress, the Emperor, the Hierophant, the Chariot, the Lovers, Strength, the Hermit, Wheel of Fortune. Love that show. Justice, the Hanged Man, Death, Temperance, the Devil, the Tower, the Star, the Moon, the Sun, Judgment, and the World.
Zawardo.
I was thinking the exact same thing. I didn't want to say it, though.
Yeah, so that's the other thing that tarot cards are good for, is making stands.
Yes.
And I guess some people use them to read fortunes. Which seems weird to me, like a deck of playing cards just got adopted by fortune tellers.
They're like, this will show you your future. And then they pull the Fool 3 times. Somehow.
Could you imagine someone, like, doing that with a poker deck? Like, you're just in the middle of a poker game and suddenly someone plays something in a fortune reader. It's like, oh, dang, dude. That's bad fortune for you. And it's, like, the best card, the best hand in the game.
They actually can do that in a poker game, and it's when you have a really good poker face and you're about to win the hand, and you can be like, I see into your future. You just lost $1,000.
Well, you just lost the game, so.
Oh my god. I lost the game,
Alright.
dude. Alright, what card are we picking?
The World. It's gotta be the World.
The World. Something complete, multifaceted, or worn.
We've used this gun a lot.
This Peter is connected spiritually to all other Peters.
Yeah. So your magic's form. While your magic is at its core influenced by its arcana, you have honed it into something that suits you. What's it like?
A gun.
Yeah.
A gun that shoots bullets.
Sounds good to me. Alright. Next up, the Disturbance. What's our Disturbance arcana? Something nurturing, motherly, cyclical. The Devil. Something wild, restraining, or influential. In this case, it would be Magic Incorporated. That's
the shape?
Yeah.
Okay. Magic Incorporated does not like the fact that Peter the Magic Reader uses a gun.
Yeah, we are... Oh, the Disturbance, by the way, is something we find ourselves in conflict with. So, our employer, we are at odds with at times.
Yes. Do we have... There's no rules broken for this. It doesn't really...
Nope. According to the last time we did this, we didn't break any rules then either.
Dope. Okay.
And I think that's all that there is to character creation on that one.
Yep.
I thought this was more complex.
I thought it was too.
Oh, and that's our timer right there.
Oh, wow. Perfect. We got through every single one of the games that we wanted to get through. That's great.
Yeah, we did it.
We did it. Wow, look at us.
Yeah, happy 2-year anniversary, everyone. We got through every game on our lightning round list. Can't remember the last time we did that. I don't know that we've ever done that.
I was about to say, I don't think we have.
I picked the exact right amount of games.
You really did. The fast talking helped.
Yeah. Anyway, this is the one with all the Peter the Kaiju Reader. coming to theaters near you soon, Into the Peterverse, where every single one of these characters will be flying into New York City and have to work together to go home.
Incredible.
And then the sequel, Crisis on Infinite Peters. Or Crisis of Infinite Peters, I guess.
Crisis of Infinite Peters.
Yeah, instead of Crisis of Infinite Earths.
I see. I don't know what that is.
It's a DC Comics, plot line where, a massive crossover event where, the multiverse ended or something like that.
Gotcha.
Only reason I know about it is they did a awful adaptation of it for TV on the Supergirl, Flash, Arrow, and those shows.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
It is what it is.
Anyways.
You got a cat pun for us?
I do have a cat pun for us. What does a cat order at a Mexican restaurant?
Burritos?
Yeah, a burrito.
Okay.
There you go.
I'm getting better at this, I think.
You're actually way too good at this. I mean, the puns that I come up with are pretty basic, so I genuinely do fully expect you to guess them more often than not.
Well, thanks for listening, everyone. Happy 2-year Literal Cat Pod anniversary.
Yeah.
It's been a journey so far.
It's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun.
Yep. See you next episode. We've got a lot more to do. We've not even begun to scratch the surface of the number of RPGs out there.
There's so many.